Welcome to the podcast series on grain storage in India and other emerging markets. I have the pleasure of having with me Mr. Kevin Parker, who's the agribusiness head at LT Foods. LT Foods is one of the premium food processors in the country, and I will hand it off to him. Maybe, Kevin, we can start with an introduction of LT Foods itself.
Certainly, Vasant. Healthy Foods is now a consumer product company, but our origins were in basmati rice. As of now, of course, we have, aside from the basmati and other aromatic rices, we have businesses in organics, we have businesses in snack production, and we have a whole range of cereals other than rice that we offer in consumer packs. And of course, now we are moving into more higher value addition, such as aseptically packed rices, frozen rices, and ready to eat types of foods. We're I think 6,500 crores is our current turnover.
Yeah. LT Foods has had a long history of grain storage. You were pioneers in grain storage for the FCI itself, but obviously you have your own grain storage for your processing operation as well. Can you talk about that for a minute, please?
Yeah. See, the inherent characteristics of basmati rice involve aging, and as a prerequisite for aging, you have to store it in ideal conditions. So we have actually run the entire gamut of all types of storage solutions, from simple, warehouses to open air paddy storage or on in stacks. And now, of course, we're moving to the silos where we will store grain at our process locations once these are procured from the farmers in all types of silos. We actually have a lot of experience with regard to handling the dark silos, which we gained as consequence of the contracts we have with the Food Corporation of India to store wheat, as you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah. So you have a massive farmer outreach program that you're personally responsible for. Can you talk about the extent of that outreach program and what the objectives are?
Yeah, the farmer outreach program has multiple objectives, but key amongst them, are ensuring quality of the produce, ensuring that the farmer welfare, objectives of the company are taken care of, ensuring also that the best practices that we can provide via our extension team go to the farmers, and that quality improvements take place at the farm level from year to year on a continuous basis. There is also our sustainability initiatives, which the management here are firmly, committed to introducing and to ensuring that the rice that we provide to our consumers is sustainably sourced and sustainably processed and sustainably delivered.
Yeah. So when you heard about the concept of distributed storage, both from the perspective of LT Foods and from an India perspective, what appealed to you about the concept?
Well, it's a unique concept, Basant, something that I had not actually thought about earlier, simply because I didn't think that kind of capability could exist anywhere. Anyhow, once we came to know that there is this possibility that farm level storage in sophisticated silos, and that the technology exists not only to dry the paddy but actually to handle the silos at, at the village level with a modicum of of effort, this became very interesting to us. Firstly, we do all the storage at high cost, in our own locations. If the farmers can be empowered to store this paddy on their own, and then as a consequence of this, take advantage of price arbitrage or any favorable movements in the market, then this is something that should be allowed to them. The other thing is that this is not an exclusive basmati paddy storage unit. It can be used for multiple crops, other cereals or oil seeds, and therefore it provides a round the year solution at the farm level, which I think is very attractive to farmers.
Mhm. How can this fit into uh, the objective of the central government in doubling farmers' income? That we don't hear much about that right now, but how does this fit into improving the lot of the farmers?
Well, I would say that this provides another business opportunity for the farmers. Firstly, having stored the paddy or the whichever other cereal or oil seed, he's got the opportunity to sell it at his convenience. He's no longer pressurized to go to the mandi in the season and take whatever price is on offer for the day. He can decide to sell at his convenience, and I think that is significant empowerment. I think just by being sensible about selling his produce, there's a great opportunity for him to increase and enhance his income.
Mhm. So LT Foods is a premium food processor. You're known in India and across the globe for your premium products, especially basmati rice. How will distributed storage have a potential impact on quality, which is so critical for you to be able to export your products?
It will have a significant impact, Vasant. That I say simply because uh, control of moisture in paddy is a critical quality parameter, and having the capability at the farm level to dry your paddy once it's stored, which the distributed storage silos offer this facility, that would actually allow us to be more confident that aflatoxins, mold, or any other fungal growth can be controlled, um, or if not eliminated completely. The other thing is that you could actually dry your paddy down in a phased manner that will allow the brokens generated in the process of milling the rice to be reduced significantly, since you will have the optimum level, let's say the gradient in the drying curve that bring it down below a safe level, where the water activity in the grain is at a level that you determine is
Mhm.
appropriate.
Great, great. So you had, over the course of your career, you've had experience with other markets, both developed and emerging. How do you see the applicability of this technology in the other emerging markets that you are familiar with, Kevin?
I would say that this is a tool of empowerment. The farmer is no longer pressurized now to sell, because if he didn't sell, then the weather or pests, would destroy our crop. So whether it is, say, Africa, and I have some experience in Ethiopia, or anywhere in the let's say the say the Southeast Asia, where number of paddy farmers could benefit from storing their paddy and selling it when the time is actually right.
Mhm.
This allows the terms of the trade to shift in favor of the farmers, and if there is any exploitation, this will help prevent it.
Very good. Thank you very much, Kevin. It was a pleasure talking to you. And thank you to the audience for attending this particular podcast. Stay tuned for the next podcast in the series. Thank you.